Are we live? Crap, what happened to my... Okay, go on the YouTube. Okay, 1 second. Martin. All right, gentlemen. First time in Season 9 history that we actually started early. It happened maybe twice all of RFCL Season 1 through 8. So we're just going to get this thing going. See if we can talk to our teams here. We're going to talk to UCA and Coach Bucky first, as soon as I make sure that my sound is working. Call me Caleb, because I'm doing this wrong. Cool. All right, we're good. All right, let's go talk to Coach Bucky and UCA.
Why? Fuck this game, bro.
Coach, that was a great thing as soon as I got in here. um, anyways, how are we feeling back? It's season 9. How are we? What are the jitters like? You just played in a national championship in season 8, but this is a totally different game. How are we feeling?
Oh, we're feeling pretty good. You know, haven't really played this yet, but we're gonna see how we do. I'm sure Martin's been scrimming all day, so we'll try and I guess pull off the upset. Is he kicking off already?
Oh, he's kicking off.
If he's kicking off,
Fuck.
just pause the
He,
game instantly.
he just fucked up the kickoff. Okay, I paused.
All right.
But
Anyways,
yeah,
anyways.
we're feeling good though. We got the ball at the 41-yard line now, so yeah.
Coach Nismo, I've come to see a bit of this offense. How you feeling today going against what is usually a stout defense in a Martin led team?
You just got to get stops, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, are you the DC?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, dude, I had no idea. That makes sense though. You're a
Luke's
better
does the
DC.
OC. Ask him the
Luke.
questions.
Wait a minute, dude. Luke.
Luke's the
Stop. Luke, stop.
Yo,
How much have you been practicing with the boys to get them ready for this game? Are you feeling good?
yeah, I just played a 5-minute scrim with Nismo. I'm ready.
Should have joined
I'm
it earlier.
yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
If it means
Good
anything, I
plays.
have zero confidence. All right, Bucky, what were you saying?
I said, yeah. I mean, he's getting the good work in. He's having a good time. So that's my coordinator right there.
To be fair, that's more practice than you have. I'm gonna go talk to NDSU. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay, bye bye.
Coach Martin and Coach Rhea, how are we feeling in season 9 of the RFCL?
Really excited to have coaches mode back. Really excited to have this classic matchup with Coach Bucky. Our games are usually pretty exciting, so couldn't ask for anything better. I wish we could have gotten a better kickoff, but I guess the game decided that it waited long enough and it was going to kick itself.
Yeah, the game's all messed up. We can't do anything with kickoffs. It's dumb. Anyways, well, welcome back, Coach Rhea, the youngest coach in history. How many points are you putting up today?
How many points are we going to score?
20.
20 might actually win the game, so that's a really good call. But since we kicked off, Martin, best of luck to you. Let's get this thing on the road. I'll see you at halftime.
Appreciate it.
And you have
I guess we're playing now. I don't know.
Let me deafen.
Okay. See what it
Yeah.
is. Because he's fucking streaming the game, dumbass.
I can hear you
Gonna be
through your
deafened in another
stream.
call.
I can hear you through your
Oh,
stream.
really?
Yes.
What?
I can
How?
hear you through your stream. I don't know. Let me go see if Martin's streaming it.
Okay.
Yeah.
just going to another VC.
Wait. No, he.
Martin, I can hear him through his stream, and he doesn't know how to fix it, so I'm here for you. If you could do the YouTube
okay.
thing, if at all possible.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Okay,
Aren't
thank
I?
you. All right, technical issues aside, we're back. We are back. Game is on. How are we feeling today, boys? How are we feeling? We have the first game of the night. Coach Caleb gets the second game of the night. It should just all be fantastic. Second game of the night is, I believe, Coach Jason versus Coach Slayer. Two new head coaches in the world of RFCL. Coach Twist is on that other team, though, so you can write them off as a loss. Ranked North Dakota State University going up against unranked UCA. We are already ranked. I know. Oh, look at this field. It's gorgeous. Look at that giant purple bear. Hopefully Martin declines this. He accepted it. That's... Well, I would have done the same thing. I've gotten in trouble for that before. All right, boys. Shotgun formation out of the side of UCA. Martin is not playing in the right camera angle. Got to tell him that. Handoff to Cooper. Picks up loss of 1, actually. 2nd and 16. Hold on, I'm telling him about the camera. There we go. He's got it. 2nd and 16. Back to pass is Gore. Gore's firing. Hits his man cross over the right side. Picks up 10. 3rd and 6. Usually good enough for a first down. However, they had to start very far back. Shotgun out of Gore again. Gore, I believe, was the quarterback that just brought them to a national championship game in the last season in the RFCL, which should be noted that it was played on NCAA 14. The ball's a duck, but he went long with it. Could call PI here. They do not. No PI. I guess they're calling that uncatchable. It was an absolute duck. You got to get a spiral on that football. And we're getting a 4th and 6 in the first punt of the game. No noise, by the way. It's not muted. He's like me. He plays with no noise on this thing at all. So you get me and only me. I apologize. My beautiful voice. Singleback coming out from the side of NDSU. What we know about Martin is he has one of the most efficient offenses in RFCL history. He brought quarterbacks that people thought were uncoachable to Heisman seasons. So he's very efficient. Knows the game, knows how to play. If he changes the camera angle here in a moment. Why do we play on broadcast? This is so much easier. But, oh well. Handoff to the right side. Doesn't get much. Able to break 1. Good blocking by that right tackle to actually get him past a little crease. Goes down instantly. 2nd and 7. Like, I could see him like pulling it all the way back, so you see the whole field. Going to broadcast, you can't see the deep ball or the guy on the other side. I gotta talk to him about that. Anyways, a lot of tight ends on the field right now. Motion from the right side tight end. A pitch out to the left. He's got a crease. He's gonna get the outside. He's gonna try to make a man miss. Spins out of the tackle. Ends up losing yards from the spin. Loses probably 2 yards out of that. So what would have been a 3rd and very short 3rd and 3 is now a 3rd and medium 3rd and 5. Still 3rd and gettable. That spin move cost him a few yards. He shouldn't have juked backwards, but it's fine. I advocate for the wide camera angle as well, but it is what it is. Tell Caleb. Motion, just to call out man coverage on the other side. That's all that motion was. What did the outside tight end do? Anyways, trying to ID the mic, goes for number 20, hands the ball off to the right. Capenyu, the backup running back, makes 2 men miss before getting leathered on the right-hand side to go down for a gain of nothing. That is called back to the line of scrimmage. And their punter is iced. Head coaches can punt in this game, which is beautiful because if you watched NCAA 14 RFCL, you know that every ball went out of the back of the end zone. Coach Rhea, with her first offensive possession, picked up a couple yards. The running back really let her down. Warrior getting shotgun out of UCA once again. Press coverage out of the side of NDSU is going to be a quick bubble to number 7. He's going to pick up 2. James Griffin. If I see press man, even if the safety's on that guy, I'm not calling a bubble pass, just because it's very hard for a receiver to block a good corner, especially in this game. Unless you're my 3-0 Indianapolis Colts. Then it's simple. Gore working out of the shotgun once again. I like the number 14 on a quarterback. Press coverage once again out of the side of NDSU. Handoff up the middle to Cooper. Cooper's going to juke no one, but pick up a few for a gain of 6, 3rd and 4. I like the broadcast. I just don't like that you're not able to see like the deep ball or like the person at the bottom of the screen. Going into the UCO split back offense, everyone's dropping back into coverage for NDSU. He's going to throw over the middle. He has his man. He's going to pick it up. Did he just drop that? All right, he caught the post. I thought he dropped it for a second. Gain of 20, and that's going to be a first down. Good ball from Gore. Again, man cannot throw a spiral. This guy's out here throwing ducks. We're going to get another press man look out of the side of NDSU. They like what they have on the outside against these receivers. A little bit of a slow reaction time from the corner. Run to the left side, Bucky, please. Pass by Gore, looking, firing deep. He's got his man on a corner route, and it's not. He's going to overthrow it. That should have been a touchdown. Instead, we see the first errant throw of the game by a quarterback who has thrown high on 3 of his passes already. Gore, single back with him. Going to keep it. It's an RPO. Gets hammered in the backfield. Luckily, just able to get that ball away and have it not be called a fumble. And it is 3rd and 10. You know, in a couple years, like when we all start getting quarterbacks, that corner route's going to be a touchdown. The deep shot on first down. But until then, it was an overthrow. Gore, he had 2 tight ends out to the right, looking, firing deep to the left side, another wobbler out of bounds. Quarterbacks, if you have deep shots called, make sure the people are moving. If you're playing a corner and or a streak, if you wait too long, the quarterback will just throw it up in that general direction. Flag on the play. The kick is good. They are going to accept it. It's roughing the kicker. That is disastrous. And it's coach mode, which means, oh, I feel bad, which means the CPU got a roughing the kicker penalty. That's insane. That kid isn't showing up to school the next day. He's not getting on the plane. That's a false start. He's not getting on the plane back to UNCW if it's me. He just joined the UCA football team. Back to pass is Gore looking, firing over the middle. The linebacker was there, just fit it right past him. Ended up getting tackled from the slot corner. That can't be a corner. 6 is huge. I really like these jerseys. I like what we've done this year. The graphics are great for these jerseys. Press again out of the side of NDSU. Back to pass is Gore looking, firing over the middle, has his man. It's grabbed. What could have been an interception because he threw into double coverage is a first down. That was interesting. Again, Gore is just throwing high. I would love for him to get that ball down a bit. Great catch, though, from the slot receiver in the slant. Once again, split back formation, even on the goal line. 5-2 coming out, or goal line defense coming out. He's going to Statue of Liberty. I have the play. I thought I was going to be the first to call it in in RFCL. Bucky, you took my thunder. That is going to be a 2nd and goal. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not calling it this week. Split back formation on the side of UCA. Back to pass, Gore looking, firing over the middle. Oh, I think his fullback got in the way. Both the fullback Texas route and the drag route from the other side were wide open. He obviously threw the drag and the fullback got in the way. We have 3rd and goal, what looks like to be a great start of the drive. If you throw that angle, it's a touchdown. One run out of UCA. They are a pass-heavy team this year with Coach Luke. Back to pass is Gore looking. He has the slant open middle. He's not going to take it. Gets sacked. What a defensive stand from NDSU. Bend but don't break defense from Coach Martin. Brings up the field goal unit for the 2nd time. Kick is up. And it is good. Coach Bucky has been practicing his field goals because I swear 90% of coaches are missing that. 3-0 is your score. First quarter is about to come to an end. What can NDSU do with the ball here? Booth returning the kick. Makes a man miss with a nice juke move to get between blockers. Picks up 5 more from that onto the 26-yard line. I am hiccuping. What the heck? All right, NDSU's 2nd possession of the game. They really need something here. Coming out in single back, not exactly what you think you're going to see out of Coach Martin. Back to pass, looking, firing over the middle, hitting absolutely nothing, threw way over this guy's head. Are we back to playing RFCL season 1 through 8? So, first pass of the game for NDSU after 3 rushes on the last drive. And now I see why they're not passing the ball. Another single back formation. I am a little surprised by this. Back to pass on the insta boot. He's going to hit his tight end over the middle. What a grab. He gets hit instantly, runs a bit, and goes down. Grab there by the tight end. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of tight ends this year in the RFCL. 3rd and manageable out of the side of NDSU. Back to pass once again, looking, firing as Peyton had his man on the drag route open over the middle. Instead takes the hook and goes absolutely nowhere with it. Overthrows. How do you overthrow that? A curl route. How do you overthrow a curl? Punt is up, and it's a good one. It's going to back him up. He's going to not call the fair catch, get hit instantly at the 25. Still decent field position. You need to see a first down from NDSU next time on offense. So far, gotten nothing. Coach Nismo's defense is playing very well today. Nothing but shotgun from UCA so far. This will be a handoff. It'll go absolutely nowhere to Ray Rice Jr. hit as soon as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. goes down 2nd and 10. Look at that time of possession. So far, UCA is running this game. However, they only put up 3 points. So, NDSU's nowhere near out of it. It's just they need to start getting something going on offense. Bunch out to the right for the side of UCA, trying to get the snap off. Couldn't do it. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, it is 3-0 UCA. Just a reminder, shortly after this game, I believe somewhere between 30 to an hour, we will have the second game of the night. Once again, bunch formation, probably the same exact play they just called, didn't get off. Gore back to pass, looking for a while, firing down the left sideline. He gets it to Cross. Cross could go all the way to the 20, to the 10. That's going to be a touchdown for UCA as he just outruns his guy completely. Go up 10-0 after this kick. Seen a lot of press man coverage out of NDSU, and that just bit them. First touchdown of the game is a good one. NDSU, you're not feeling out of it. It's only 10-0, but you need to get at least a first down to feel better about yourself. Can Coach Rhea, the youngest offensive coordinator in probably football history, can she call the plays to get them a first down? Peyton back 5 wide. Going to look to throwing right over the middle. Has his man on a drag route. Able to pick up 6. Let's Lance. That's the best play of the day for NDSU so far. The green in the helmets is just so nice. Changing the play. Attempting to change the play is Peyton. Stadium Pulse is doing something to him, though. Motion from the tight end. Handoff up the middle to Kapanu. Kapanu shrugging a tackler off. Getting through another one and going down right past the first down marker. That is the first down of the game for NDSU. Good run. Able to shrug a guy off as soon as he got to the line. That's exactly what you needed. Tight end in motion once again. Going to go back out. This time it's going to be a pass. Looking. Peyton has all day. He's going to fire deep. He has a chance here. Can he jump ball it? And he cannot. The receiver gave it his best effort. Just wasn't able to bring it down after getting hit by the corner. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, receiver tries to high point it here. He's the only one that jumped in that altercation. However, gets hit instantly by the corner. Well timed. Back to the heavy set formation from the side of NDSU. Should be a run this time. Obviously, we see their play. Run to the left. It's a stretch play. Capanu's going to hit the outside. He's going to have a crease. He's going to make a man miss. Great juke move. Trying to stiff arm. Goes down. But after a huge gain, best play of the day from NDSU. Exactly what they needed. They're going hurry up. Once again, heavy formation because they went hurry up. Same play. We missed it because of the lag. I apologize. They went hurry up yet again. 2nd and 1. Play action off the side of Peyton. He sees his man on the corner route. Gets his tight end number 40 on the corner. Another first down. And that ties the first downs in the game. And it's 10-0 and each team only has 3 first downs. Hurry up yet again to stay in this heavy formation. Handoff up the middle. Read perfectly by that defensive tackle. Able to get into the backfield and get that hit. Sometimes you just overplay it. You go hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And the game will start to hurt you for that. Heavy, again, he likes his tight ends, this team. Back to pass, only a 4-man blitz, but they got all day back there. He gets it. He gets through. That running back, hands on head because he knows what he just did. He didn't block a soul. As Watts gets back there for the sack. 5 wide, needing a first down here. Could kick a field goal, but I don't know how Martin is at kicking. If it's me, I need a first down. Peyton making adjustments to his receivers, having a hard time with the stadium pulse. Finally snaps it back to pass, looking, the defensive tackle's in his face. He's going to take off and run up the middle. It's man coverage. He's going to have a crease. He's going to break a tackle and get a first down. First down, Peyton, Cole Peyton, and this NDSU offense, exactly what they needed. They ran man coverage. He had an ocean to run through there. Great blocking up front. 5 wide yet again from the side of NDSU. Back to pass. He's going to fire up the middle. It's going to be picked. It's going to be picked. The middle linebacker read it all the way. Never moved the mic there for it. And Peyton, after what was a brilliant play, throws that ball. Their numbers are golden. That's really neat. Beautiful play from Peyton, and that happened. Press man yet again on the side of NDSU. This is going to be a run up the middle to Claybrooks. Claybrooks is going to take it and only pick up one. Great tackling there from the Mike linebacker of NDSU. Shotgun formation. He's standing in the end zone. Not sure about your shotgun here. Back to pass. He has time. He's throwing deep. He's got a man. He needs caught. It is caught past the 40-yard. Dropped. Bruh. What's up with this lag? I couldn't see the ball. Now I look like an idiot. He had it. He dropped it. That should have been a catch past the 40-yard line. What a ball from the quarterback. Could have let him a bit more instead of him having to jump. And the quarterback's defense, don't think he needed to jump there. Shotgun once again. We just saw a man blitz out of the side of NDSU. A zone blitz here is what I think I'm calling it. I'm playing the sticks. Because I doubt that they're going to try to throw deep once again. 3-man blitz puts the right end into coverage on a QB spy, and that was a beautiful QB spy from NDSU. Nowhere to go. He had to step up, had to take off, and goes down. And now we have a 4th down. Not even a field goal. He didn't even run punt and block. He could shut me up here if Booth takes it home. If that was a user, that's a touchdown. If that was a user, that's a punt and touchdown because he could take off to the right. However, it is not. So, NDSU gets the ball in fantastic field position. After throwing an interception, their defense was able to step up and let UCA go nowhere. I gotta be honest, I've said it a bunch of times. I am a huge fan of these NDSU unis. I mean, that helmet with the black just looks so good. Under center, Peyton. It's going to be a play-action pass. Looking, firing back to his left. I believe that was a screenplay, but that left end read it all the way and didn't let the running back get through the block. If he got through the block, he had daylight. I like that play call. Single back formation once again out of NDSU. Not seeing a lot of shotgun. We've seen good things when they go shotgun 5 wide. However, we did see an interception, so never mind. Bunch out to the left. Flip this to go right. Just let him run right. Do it. Don't ID the mic. Just let him run right. You don't have enough blocking out there, but put a hat on a hat and you're fine. He didn't do it, and it's going to go down instantly. Loss on the play. 3rd and 14. On one side, you could put a hat on a hat. On the other side, you were outmanned. To be fair to him, To be fair to him, the right side of the line got back there instantly, but it's because he was running that way. They're allowed to block for 1 second and let go because it's a pitch out to the left. Back to pass is Peyton. Looking. It's a long one. He's just standing there. He's going to stand there and take a sack. Yep. That's what happens. You can't call that type of play in this mode. For whatever reason, they just refuse to throw it. Or nothing's open. That could also be it. Because it was 3rd and forever. He only sent 3 people on routes. So no one could be open. But at the same time, that's happened enough that I think if you call a rollout boot play action, your guy's just going to stand there. Second time of the game, they've had great field position and give it. It's a flea flicker. It's a flea flicker. Gore looking. No one was open. That's a sack. Great coverage on the side of NDSU. Great play by the corner to get back there. If anybody knows what the flea flicker's in formation, please send it to me because I have no idea. I would love to put it in my playbook and use it in Legends. I could probably find it. I have some single back. I form tight. Yep, that's not joining my playbook. I just won't have the flea flicker. Handoff up the middle goes Rice Jr. Ray Rice Jr. will be like his father and punch someone out of his way. Good pickup on the play, 3rd and 8. Split back formation from the side of UCA. Back to pass is Gore. He's looking. Had a few things open early. What just happened? It doesn't matter. Throwaway and NDSU's getting the ball back. That was a little weird. Should have been sacked. Punt is off and away, and it is a good one. Let's see what the returner can do here. Booth takes it out right, please. And he does, gets past the 50. Again, great field position from NDSU. They have to be able to do something with it here. You know, yards down a lot, but time of possession is back up to what it was. I mean, it was like 6 minutes to 1 minute. So they have great field possession for the 3rd time this game. Once was an interception. Once they took a sack and had a punt. They need something here. Back to passes Peyton, throwing it over the middle, and it's going to be dropped. Went back to the well with the dual drag routes. This time he drops it. 2nd and 10. Minute 16 left. What are we thinking, guys? I want a perfect prediction out of someone like the Manning cast. What happens here? QB2's coming in. Peyton's getting benched. Back to pass is Peyton. Going to get rid of it before he gets hit. Pick up about 1. 3rd and 9. All right, guys. 3rd down. Perfect prediction. I'll put someone's Discord profile picture on my wall if you get this right. 5 wide out of the side of you. Back to pass. Looking. Firing deep. Doesn't have his man. He's got to jump ball it. Can't get it. 4th and 9. Technically, they didn't flop it. Oh, she said the wide receiver flopped. I want like a pass that was incomplete. A run. Oh my God! A fake punt. Looking. Has a man. He fires it. He's going to get hit. No! What a play! Oh, no. He waited too long. If he threw that early, that's a 1st down on the side of NDSU. Instead, it's a minute left. And UCA gets amazing field position here to try to go put up 3. I love the play call. It would have worked so well. That guy was wide open, and he just threw it a little early. Back to pass is Gore. He's looking. He's firing out left, and that's going to help NDSU. If Gore fires one of those, it helps. I believe next half we're going to see a different quarterback out of NDSU. Bunch out to the right. Back to pass is Gore. He's going to fire. He's going to hit his slot receiver cross over the middle. Pick up 6. 3rd and 4. They have all 3 timeouts. Not going to take one. If you know anything about, if you watched NCAA 14, you know I made the bunch formation legit. And it will score here if Bucky calls the right plays. Back to pass. Looking. Firing. Almost picked off. What a bad throw by Gore. He's thrown high all day long. Thrown to the crossing route. Couldn't even put it in his guy's vicinity. 4th and 4, going to be another punt. 3 timeouts, 30 seconds left. NDSU has a chance here. What a punt. What an absolutely outstanding punt out of UCA. This is why we love being able to actually do stuff with punts. We couldn't do it in 14. We can do it here. Fantastic punt. Down to the 5. Back to passes Hayes. Hayes is going to hit this slant over the middle. Wasn't really a slant. I'm being generous by calling it that. 25 seconds left. Not using a timeout here. Back to pass. Looking. He might hit the drag. He's going to throw for the drag. It's going to be caught and go out of bounds. 3rd and 2, 18 seconds left. And in my opinion, too much time is off the clock. And Hayes is on the ground still. Beaver, if they get a safety, I'll put your face on my wall. 5 wide out of the side of NDSU. Not a lot of people going deep here. This is going to be the end of the half. He's going to run it. Hayes sees man coverage. He's going to take off. He's going to get a big gain. They're going to call a timeout. What a play out of Haynes. I'm not Caleb, pal. That's insane, Beaver. It's been so long since you heard my voice. That's insane. How could you ever forget this voice? I'm not Gerald. Back to passes Hayes. Hayes looking, firing over the middle, had his man. Want to put him in a good position. I have one name. You can't even recognize your old head coach's name. That's insane. His voice. To be fair, you heard me yelling at you a lot. It's probably gonna be a run to end it, and it is. It is a pitch. It's a halfback toss. Can he throw it? He's gonna take off. Oh, he doesn't even throw it. What an insane thing here. What a. Anyone else blue balled? What's my second name? Back to passes Hayes. Hayes looking, firing deep. Does he have a receiver for the Hail Mary? It gets caught. It's caught. It's touchdown. Touchdown NDSU on the Hail Mary. The first big play of the game for him. It's a touchdown as number 3 goes up and grabs it. What? I do not have Chick-fil-A today. I don't eat fast food. We gotta go talk. We gotta go talk to him right now. Go talk to him right now, because that was insane. Coach Martin, Coach Rhea, it's been a slow offensive half for you. I mean, you're still in the game. Your defense has really stepped up. That Hail Mary was insane. How are we feeling after that? Is there a jolt to the team?
Hey, listen, we're pumped about it. That was exciting. We've got some offensive woes that we're trying to figure out here. Defense has come out and played amazingly. Getting the 2-point conversion there was a big deal. Down by 2, getting possession here to start the second half. We're pumped, man. I think that was the jolt we needed, bringing in the backup. Really excited. It's been a good game.
I mean, that was insane. Again, it was a slow start, but you picked it up. It's only 7-10. Coach Rhea, how do you feel like your dad's doing?
How do you feel like we're doing?
That's all I heard. All right, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. The Hail Mary was awesome. Let's step it up. The backup's killing. I'm going to talk to them. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Awareness.
Coach
Well, he's
Bucky.
bollocks.
It was a crazy ending to the half. However, your offense and your team has been in the driver's seat the entire first half, I'd say. You held them to basically nothing through the first quarter. Then they picked up a bunch of first downs. What adjustments are you making? Are you happy with where you're at?
I'm gonna go into the code and make sure that I can actually press the timeout button and it actually makes me call a timeout on the 2-point conversion. Because this game fucking blows. I couldn't even call a damn timeout when I'm in fucking kick return offense or whatever, or defense, but whatever. And then what the fuck is that Hail Mary, dude? We actually locked him down the entire first half, then he gets some bullshit luck. I mean, we're doing very good. Defense is popping off. Nismo's popping off. We switched out Al Gore, or whatever his name is, Gore, the quarterback. I mean, he's just not getting it done. There's no warmness to this game. You literally can't warm up the quarterback. They just suck all the fucking time. Ramon Darius is in. Offense is going to be great now because Al Gore is shipped to fucking Nigeria.
That's the coach that has done this a lot, ladies and gentlemen. He's still having PTSD from 14, but it's going well
Fucking
for his team
Parker
right now.
House ass, bro. Holy
It's
shit.
going well right now, though. Coach Nismo, I know you have some practice in this game. Your defense absolutely locked them down for the most part. They did moss them at the end there. How are you feeling coming into half? What adjustments are you making, if any?
Yeah, well, the only reason they have points is because of luck. I'm just gonna be honest here. It's not skill. Sorry, Martin. But I don't know. We're just gonna get stopped, right?
It's going to be the game of backup quarterbacks as they also have theirs in. Happy to see Ramon
Yeah.
Darius is still a person.
Well,
That's great.
Ramon Darius is technically a higher overall. Just Gore has more awareness, so I thought like he'd actually be smart, but no, he's actually dumb as a rock. So he's sitting on the pine.
It's the same with George in his back. Sorry, I shouldn't be. Anyways, Coach Luke, how you feeling? I mean, your offense picked it up a bit. I mean, 10 points in the first quarter, first half from what we've seen is good. So how are we feeling coming into this with your new quarterback?
Yeah, Gore is straight shit dick. I'm happy we're putting Ramon Darius in. I made like a very ballsy call, and I called it a flea flicker. Didn't work out.
Because Al Gore has a fucking nail in his head.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but I think that Ramon Darius is gonna lead us to victory, and I think Nismo is gonna keep strapping up, and we're gonna come out on top.
Fair
Yeah, as
enough.
long as he doesn't run Hail Marys 5 more times or
It could
whatever.
work.
Oh, Mary, then
two-
I'll score some points.
Two very quick things from me. One, a question from the crowd from Jason. When did Bucky turn into Nigel Thornberry? What do you
Are you
think?
saying that my nose is big, you asshole? Jason, fuck you.
But also, I hate this team for keeping me from being the first person to run the Statue of Liberty play in coach mode.
Oh, yeah,
All
dude,
right?
that should have
I hate
worked,
it.
bro.
I hate it. I run it all the time.
That should-
Anyways,
That should have worked.
I'll talk to you guys at the end of the game.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Let me deafen. All right, boys, we are back to the game. What do we think about the first half? You know, we got a lot of football left to be played. A lot of football left to be played. Anything can happen. I don't know who I'm rocking with here. Have I had cameras on this entire time? Let me, boom. I'm a terrible commentator. Someone fire me. Oh, wait, you can't. I don't get paid to do this shit. We have the pictures. Have I had anybody's camera up this entire time? I honestly don't think I have. What a mistake that was. We missed the reaction for the Hail Mary. Oh, Martin, I'm sorry when you watch this back. Back to passes Hayes. Hayes throwing and going to be dropped to the backup tight end, I believe, on a drag route. Going to be dropped. Oh, I missed the reactions. People are going to be mad at me. Hey, can someone clip the Hail Mary? Put it in the Discord, please. Oh, and they went for 2? Hayes, hand up on the middle to Kampanu. Kampanu picking up 5, 3rd and 5. I missed the 2-point conversion as well. I was so excited to get to the interviews. Oh, no. Back to heavy set. High five to Coach Rhea. Showing blitz on the side of UCA. Pitch out to the right to Kapanu. Kapanu's not going to throw it this time. In fact, he's going to take off running and pick up a first down due to UCA helping him over the line. It's going to be a pitch play to the other side, to the strong side this time. Pitch out to the left. Kapanu. Kapanu's going to go nowhere. Great corner blitz to get back there before the line could do anything about it. It's going to be 2nd and 16. throw off one leg to Capano. Capano's going to grab it and take it for a gain of 12, 3rd and 4. What a throw there by Hayes. Hayes coming in and instantly getting it done where Cole couldn't. I already forgot his name. Hayes under center, going to be another pass, another 3-step drop. Do they put Capano on a Texas route? No, they put him on an out. Back to pass is Hayes. Hayes looking. He has a couple people open over the middle. Doesn't take him. Ends up taking the sack instead of any drag routes. And that'll put him back to 4th and 9. And the punt is upcoming. Punt is up and away. It's a good one. Going to be returned and instantly hit. First and 10, UCA. First time they've had the ball this half, obviously. Let's see what they're able to do. Handoff to Ray Rice Jr. taking to the left side. What a hit by the corner. Gain of 1. And we did hear Ramon Darius is in the game. Now, this is the quarterback that took them to the national championship game, I think, twice. Maybe once. But also, I think he's the Season 8 Heisman. Back in shotgun, Ramon Darius, the sequestrian, is going to hit his man, and he's going to drop it. Had his man past the first down marker, drops the football. Threw it a little early. Didn't even give his guy a chance to break, and threw it directly into coverage. Nice fast, DC question, looking, firing to the right side, has his man, Worcestershire. 1st and 10. Worcestershire. When I go to Britain in 2 weeks, I'm going to ask how you say that word. Shotgun formation from Ramon Darius, de-sequestering. He's going to hand it off to Cooper to the right side. Cooper goes absolutely nowhere. Well-timed blitz from the side of NDSU. Going to be hit behind the line. 2nd and 11. 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack from that linebacker. That is great stats in one game. First game of the season. 3-man blitz. He gets back there before the screen gets off. That's Bucky not practicing enough. Because screens are horrendous. Five wide out of the side of UCA. I'd be interested. Everyone's throwing on 3rd down. I want to see someone run on it. Back to pass, DC questioning. He's going to throw it deep. Does he have a man? He threw it out of bounds. What are we back in RFCL season 1 through 8? Anyways. I had a man in over the slot running deep. Instead, throws it out of bounds to the right side. And we're looking at 4th and 11. NDSU gets the ball back here. They're only points on a Hail Mary. That doesn't really scream their offense is doing all that well. What a punt. What a absolute gem of a punt. The second one of the day from UCA. And that gets them 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line. throwing out of throwing in that situation from NDSU is something I did not see coming. Um, doesn't pick up anything, and I apologize. Second and 10. Squid, you're absolutely right. The punting has been absolutely remarkable. Pat McAfee would be so proud of this game. Back to passes Hayes. Hayes pump fake to no one first off. Throws it over the middle. Has his man. Ross comes down with it. Is able to hold on with it. That's a first down at the 34-yard line. A gain of 25 yards. Math, right? No, I'm sorry. That's not math. They were down at the 6. 6 plus. So gain of 28 yards. So that. All right, yeah. Ross actually comes down with it this time. Do I think UCA keeps the lead? I believe so. I do. Nismo is a quality defensive coordinator, and we haven't really seen enough out of NDSU for them to get any type of hope from me. Slot receiver in motion, play action. He's going to throw across his body. That's the second time they've called that play, and the second time he's thrown it at the butt of a lineman. That ball is supposed to start at the butt of a lineman, not end at the butt of a lineman. Hayes likes being under center, back under there again. Motion from the tight end, back over. Play action, stepping up in the pocket, firing deep. It's going to be a corner route, has his man. It's going to be caught. Goes up to get it. That's another first down from NDSU. The deep shot is working. Neither one of these quarterbacks can throw spirals, and they throw high every pass. I wonder if that's just we all have the same quarterback, I guess. So it's every one of us. Hayes under center. I apologize for the yawn. In motion, the slot receiver. Play action pass. Hayes read perfectly from that left end. Wasn't concerned at all about the running back. Didn't bite. They went back to the well of play action one too many times and got hit. I would be very interested to see if they go back to that halfback pass. Maybe I need to get out of I. Maybe I do need some I form. Back to passes Hayes, looking, 3-step drop, steps up, hits Williams on a drag route, picks up a good amount. Picks up 8. I'm sorry, picks up 11. 3rd down and 8. What is wrong with me? Are you smarter than a 3rd grader? The answer is absolutely not. Hayes once again under center. Back to pass, 3-step drop. Doesn't step into the throw this time. Looking, he's got a spy on. He has all day back there. Can any D lineman glitch the game and get back there? Hayes, run, do something with it, pal. Are your receivers just standing there? Guys. He throws it away. Intentional grounding on the play. And the punt is coming up. What just happened? Fourth and 18. I think I had all week back there and wasn't able to find a soul. No backspin from that punt. Goes out of the back of the end zone. -7 rushing yards from UCA is not what you want to see. In fact, they're losing the yardage game and still winning this football game. But they are winning the turnover battle. Ramon Darius DeSequestrian hands it off to Ray Rice Jr. for a gain of 6. That's going to put him at -1 rushing yards on the day for the team. Because that's how math works. Bucky rubbing his face, wondering what he's got to do. What he's got to do to get this team going. DeSequestrian back there, bunch out to the left. In motion, Back to throw. Gets hit. What a blitz call from the side of Coach Martin and NDSU. By the way, if you're new here, join the Discord. Martin needs coordinators. I don't know if you can see. Coach Rhea has done a great job, though. She's very interested in the game. Decent question, gets hit, goes down. Coach Martin has a lot to say to his team. Back to pass, decent question. Looking, gonna take off. He throws it at the last second, finds his man. What a pass from Ramon Darius, decent question. I thought he was gonna take off, ends up throwing to the right side for the first down. And NDSU needed that stop. 3 sacks, so 4 sacks, 1 takeaway. UCA is winning the takeaway battle, losing the yardage battle, up 10-8. What do you think, Beaver? Do you think UCA keeps this lead? It's going to be a QB wrap. Goes absolutely nowhere. Martin said, I know that play better than you, buddy. Reddit instantly took him down easily. Martin won a Legends National Championship due to that play because I freaked out and couldn't stop it. Back to pass, decent question. Looking 2 QB spies. That seems a bit overboard. 3rd and 13 on the drop by the drag route, which was double covered. I wonder if that was a second QB spy or if Martin accidentally moved so the computer did not move the defender for him. Nope, it was 2 QB spies. That is remarkable. 5 wide out of the side of UCA. Can they pick this up? 3rd and 10 plus again. I think they're averaging 3rd and 10 plus. Back to pass, looking, decent question. He's going to fire deep. Does he have a man? Hasn't all day. He does get free. Does he grab it? He does. That's a touchdown. That's a D-ball touchdown from UCA. What a throw from Ramon Darius. Decent question. Comes in the game. 3 of 7 with a touchdown to Horn. Horn? Will Mac the holder. Kick is up and good. 17-8. Down 9 is the side of NDSU. 4th quarter, need to get something going. We know all about this Martin offense. He's able to do it. He's able to pick it up. He's coming out in a lot of single back. We're going to have to see NCAA 14 Martin offense where he goes shotgun and gets it done with great passing. Negative 11 rushing yards on the side of UCA. What a ball from Ramon Darius. We've seen deep shot, and they're actually working in this game. 5 wide, bunch out to the right for Hayes. He's going to be looking deep. Probably that curl route on the outside is what I would look for first. Does Hayes. Back to pass, looking right to left. Firing to the right, firing the curl. Great defense there on the side of D. Johnson, the second, the corner. Knocks it away. 2nd and 10. Need to get something going. You need points here. You cannot punt again. It is 8-17, down 9. 2 scores. You need at least 3 points here. Back to pass, Hayes looking, firing over the middle, has his man Nelson, going to make one man miss, get instantly hit by the next, down with a gain of 4, 3rd and 6. You know, Coach Martin's got to be feeling it. He's got to be firing at his defense. Coach Ria's over there yelling at him. 2 3rd and 10 pluses completed, 1 for a touchdown. Back to pass, 2 drag routes, going to hit one of them. It's going to be Ince. Ince is going to get the first down, and that keeps the chains moving. Exactly what you need. Kellen Ince on the first down. 2nd reception of the game. And that's your captain. That's your best receiver right there, and he only has 2 catches for 37 yards. We need something going from the side of NDSU and Ince. Back to pass is Hayes looking. He has the slant. I believe that is the Ross, the slot receiver who caught the big post route earlier in the game, picks up another first down, and they are moving. Hayes dropped back, firing over the middle to Nelson. Nelson on another in route. I wouldn't call that a drag or a slant. I'd call that an in. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. What are they able to do here? Choice routes by each slot if they get it off in time. Press man coverage. I wish I could see the strong safety. That's one thing I wish I could see. Going to throw over the middle once again to Nelson. Nelson, I would call that a slant this time. Picks up the first down, 1st and 10. I think these are the quarterbacks we see going forward for both these teams, by the way. Hayes and Romaine Darius, the Sequestrian, I think start next week. Handoff up the middle, Ross. Ross is going to take it. Not the slot receiver. He's a running back. He's going to make a man miss. A good juke to follow his blocking. Could have taken in the outside and gotten a touchdown. Instead, his ball carrier vision must not be that high, as he still cut it inside and gets down. But that's again a 7, and that keeps them in front of the chains. In front of the sticks. Shotgun from the side of UNC. No more single back, and that's going to be a toss out to the tight end on an RPO. He's going to get a good pick route out of the receiver, get a first down. 14-19, 214 yards, and a touchdown out of Nathan Hayes. To be fair, I think he should have gotten Barry McCockner Jr., but Nathan Hayes is doing work right now. Bunch quads open. If you don't know about this formation, learn it. Back to pass, hitting a quick one to Ross. Ross, the second, will get in for a touchdown on yet another inside route. And that's going to keep this game close. Do they go for 2? Don't really need to here. Take it 15-17. If you kick 3, you win, and that's what they're going to do. Have we tried fake field goals yet? Is there a head coach in here that can tell me if you tried a fake field goal in a scrim and tell me if it works? What is Bucky pressing? Why? Why was Bucky pressing Y? To jump? He was showing his controller. Unsure what he was doing there. Kick is up and away. This will be returned. NDSU has got to get something going. Especially since they're consistently getting them to 3rd and very long. They've got to get something going if they're holding them 3rd and very long. Who just joined? What idiot just joined? Handoff. Ray Rice Jr. Ray Rice Jr. gets hit. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's going to throw out to the right side. He's going to have Cross, left side, sorry. Cross is going to make a man miss, but that's actually going to hurt him for another loss of 1. 3rd and 12. Back to pass, Ramondarius, the Sequestrian looking. He has all day back there, by the way. He's going to take off running. He's actually going to fire on the run. Second time we've seen him do that today. Again, that's 3 straight 3rd and 10 pluses out of UCA getting completed for first downs. Something has to change if you are NDSU. Send a blitz. The step up and run is working perfectly for him. Handoff, Ray Rice down instantly. 2nd 11. You're not in timeout territory yet, in my opinion. Second 11 from the side of UCA. Again, run the football, bring it down. Instead, they're going to throw it. Throwing's worked all day for him. Has a man on the Texas route. Ray Rice Jr. able to get behind the defense because NDSU had 2 spies. So that is taking away the deep mid zone. And they're able to pick up another first down, and they are driving. At this point, you just need to hope to hold them to a field goal. Oh, was it Cyrus? Anyways. Shotgun formation. Ramon Darius, the Sequestrian back awaiting the snap. Milking the clock for what it's worth. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, snap. It's going to be a play action pass, looking deep, going to get sacked. And that might have hit him out of field goal range. 2nd and 16. Basically 4 timeouts here for the side of NDSU. 2nd and 16. As long as they hold them, they're guaranteed a timeout on offense. 17-15 is not a score you see often. I mean, it's kind of an insane score. Again, 2nd and 16, but we have seen 3rd and 16s, 3rd and 18s be completed from UCA. Negative 19 rushing yards. That's how many sacks they've taken. They're not really running the ball much. Handoff to Cooper. What a call. 3rd and 11. Oh, he did it. Back to pass, sequestering, looking, firing deep. And it's going to be knocked away. 11 has already mossed the corner in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Holds him to a field goal. Can Bucky hit this field goal? And Bucky can hit it. What a kick. What a field goal from Coach Bucky. Again, with 90% of coaches are missing that field goal, but it leaves NDSU with a chance. They have a shot here. What can this offense do? You joined Monday? I didn't even know you joined Monday. I was in the calls Monday. That's crazy. What can this offense do? So far, the answer has been very little. Coach Rhea, before the game, said that she was going to score 20 points. 20 points today. Has an opportunity to get one more than that and win the game. Rushing his team. Couldn't get it off. That is detrimental. Gonna waste the timeout because he couldn't get the motion off because he couldn't audible or couldn't hot route with the stadium pulse going on. You just got to pick a play that you're comfortable in and run it base because you're not going to be able to change it. Timeout, 1st and 10. Back to pass. Firing over the middle. Going to be dropped by the tight end on the drag route. And we get a 2nd and 10. Minute 39 left. I mean, I'd say 4th down territory, but obviously 4 down territory. 5 wide. Can't get his receiver to do what he wants. Going to send him deep. Looking. Firing to his tight end. Kapanu, that's his running back. Kapanu picks up just enough to pick up inches. Going to hurry up here. You still can huddle. It's not the end of the world. You don't want to, but you could have huddled on this play. Back to pass, looking, nothing's open, firing over the middle, has his man Kapanu. Kapanu's going to take it. He's going to juke. The corner falls. That's the weirdest thing about this game mode is the corner will just do a 360 on the ground, even though you're not getting near him in any type of way. Oh, fair. Fair, Cyrus, fair. I just like to give people shit. 5 wide again from NDSU, moving the football. Minute remaining in this game. 1 timeout left because remember, they had to waste a timeout to not get a delay of game penalty. Back to passes, Hayes. Hayes looking. He's going to fire over the middle to Nelson. Nelson will pick up 2. Not what you want to see with 48 seconds left. They're going to huddle. And the last timeout of the game, the final timeout of the game is in. Detrimental to this team that they had to waste a timeout on the delay of game penalty. Oh, the post was open. The post was wide open. They played the sticks. What can the backup Hayes do in this situation? Had a great game so far. I think it's safe to say that he's taken over the starting role at the NDSU QB. He's back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle. Had his man. He overthrows it. 42 seconds left. 3rd and 8. 2 plays to get a 1st down. I don't even know why it's showing me the target yard line. No one cares. You're not kicking a field goal in this situation. Don't show me that crap. Had his man, needed that first down badly. Still an opportunity here that does stop the clock. The only good thing about that is it did stop the clock. Circle is on a post route. He got him onto a curl route. Not sure that's what he wanted. He keeps making changes. Can't get it to where he wants. A lot of crossing routes here. A lot over the middle. Could throw an interception. And it was a dangerous ball, but Ross grabs it. That's another first down for NDSU. They are moving, and they are moving quick. Run up to that line and call a play. You cannot hot route a million times here. You need to keep going because you're losing plays that you can call here. Back to pass. Hayes can't take a sack. He's gonna throw it. He's got a wide open man. Dropped by Lance. Wide open in the corner. Could have been a touchdown. Could have been first and goal. Instead, it's a drop. What a play by Hayes to get out of the rush defensive end and throw it up to his receiver. Lance had a chance to win this football game and drops the football. 2nd and 10, 25 seconds left. Need to be able to hot route here. Back to pass, throwing quick to Zevin, and that could be game. He's got to hurry up here. 3rd and 17. Nothing behind the sticks. Got to pass the sticks. Everything's got to pass the sticks. Back to pass is Hayes, looking, firing deep. He's just throwing a jump ball. It's going to be picked. That's game. Hayes threw an interception to end it. It could have gone either way to the very end. What a good game. What an insane game. UCA takes it. First win of the season. Both teams have found new starting quarterbacks. Let's go talk to UCA. UCA, Coach Bucky, Coach Nismo, Coach Luke, congratulations on your first win of the season. How are we feeling?
Thank you.
Honestly thought we were going to lose in the end there. Their quarterback turned into Thomas Brady. And again, our second string quarterback also blows. So, we're feeling good about the win, but our offense needs a lot of work. We need to figure out a quarterback that can get it done soon. But, we got the win, so you can't be pissed. That game was way closer than it should have been. Without that Hail Mary, it's 20-7. We're winning easily, but way too much stressful or way too stressful than it had to be. But we're good. We won, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, the corner that knocked down that game-winning pass played insane.
Oh, thank God, bro. Holy shit.
Insane. I'd argue that Ramon Darius is the new quarterback going forward from what I saw. Coach Luke, what did you see from both quarterbacks? Who are you comfortable with?
So to be honest with you, I don't even remember. I think it was like Gore in the first half. I think that he was like the worst quarterback I've ever seen in my life. And then Ramon Darius was probably like a step up, which you obviously take. Like it's better than whoever that first guy was. But I think I'm confident in Nismo, and I think he's gonna hold teams to a low amount of points, and we're just gonna have to score a little bit more than the other team. You know what I mean? And
yeah, shout out to Nismo, bro. That was good defense. Bro. He only really let up 7 points. So
yeah, Nismo is Nismo's that guy. So thank you, Nismo, for that game.
Thank you, Nismo.
Like they said, back to business as usual for you as a defensive coordinator. Better defensive coordinator than head coach. How do we feel about your defense coming into this one? Coach Martin's usually a great offense, so how do we feel?
To be honest, he didn't really call that great of a Coach Martin didn't really call that great of a game. Sorry, Martin. He shouldn't have been in that game. Sorry, Martin. Just the truth. I speak the truth only.
Or speaks for the trees.
That Hail Mary shouldn't have happened. Should be 7-20. Also, that 2-point conversion was just not good.
Oh no, dude, I literally could not call a timeout there.
Yeah,
like I was literally like you could see during the clip I was spamming the button to the.
There's no clip. I didn't get it. I was too excited about the Hail
Mary. Is my camera not on there?
No. I didn't have any cameras on. For the whole first half. Fire me as a commentator. I didn't have any cameras on for the whole first half, and I was too excited about the Hail Mary that I came in an interview before he even hit the 2 points, so I had no idea it happened.
Dude, I was like, was like right here, like on the camera, like spam. I'm spamming it. There's nothing I can do.
I had no idea. But anyways, I'm gonna go get him. Congratulations, guys, on your first win. Look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Coach Martin, I wouldn't call it a devastating loss. Your team did play well towards the end there. I'd also argue for you that you have a brand new quarterback heading forward. What do you think about the team and how you played today?
We're not going to make any rash decisions. I think just in this specific situation, the skill set that our backup had was just a little bit better than Peyton's. You know, it's probably going to be game-to-game decisions. But 4 for 10 isn't going to get it done. It was time to make a change. So,
no, fair enough. Your defense did play very well today, in my opinion. Gave up 20 points, but it felt like, they had negative rushing yards the entire game. So your rushing defense was there. Are you making any adjustments to your cornerback room or how you played against the pass today?
no, it was a couple of blown coverages, man. And that happens even to the best players. If we take away those 2 big plays, we win this game. I heard Coach Nismo's comments about my offense, and when I have 100 yards more offense and positive rushing and passing, I don't know how you can possibly say that. So,
hey, the winners write history. But I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But Coach Rio was almost right with the 20 points. Would have won you the game. So we'll see. You got anything else before we go?
Again, things happen. I would have scored that 2-point anyways, whether they were in defense or not. That was a money play, so not super concerned about it. A couple turnovers killed us. Felt good about the plays that we called. Just wish we had more time. Welcome back to Coaches League.
Yeah, it's the most devastating thing of all time. But all right, man. We'll see you next week. I don't know who you play. Who do you play?
I have no idea.
All right, well, fair enough. We'll see you next week.
All right.
All right, guys, if I learn how to hit buttons, that would be great. But that is week 1, game 3 of the RFCL, NDSU versus the Central Arkansas Bears. Join us in 40 minutes for game 4 of the week, and that'll be East Tennessee versus someone. It's Slayer versus Jason. Show up. It'll be a great game. I'll see you guys soon.